Today, Rockford, this edition of School News is centered around perhaps the most influential civil rights leader of all time.
Every third Monday in January, we celebrate the life and achievements of Martin Luther King Jr.
I'm Megan Lindeboom.
And I'm Cole Johnson. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Beyond the Rocks School News. Most well known for his I Have a Dream speech, King is an activist who deserves a day dedicated to celebrating his life.
Rockford decided to contribute to the trend by focusing 2018's first Power Hours festivities to King.
What's up, Rockford? What's down, Rockford? I'm Keith Langworthy, and we're here to check out what's around town, Rockford. Monday, January 15th, a very historic day in America. It's Martin Luther King Day. And here at Rockford, we've got our own very special way of celebrating it. Let's go check it out.
This trimester, Power Hour fell on Martin Luther King Day, so many of the activities took up civil rights themes to reflect that, such as civil rights discussions, Valentine's for veterans, and even a Martin Luther King themed dating game.
Hello.
Hi.
Did you make this?
No.
Oh, I was gonna compliment you on that because that's really cool, but you know, whatever. Hello, Justin, member of Homecoming Corps. Would you like to answer some questions about Martin Luther King Jr. Day?
No, I'm not good at that stuff.
Why not? What are you guys doing for Martin Luther King Jr. Day?
We are collecting money for the children's food basket.
That is extremely nice. In 3 words or less, how would you describe the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr.?
I couldn't tell you.
That was 3 words. Exactly. I love it.
Thank you.
In 3 words or less, describe the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr.
A dream.
That was less than 3 words. Rock on. That's what I'm talking about. This has been Keith Langworthy signing off with Beyond the Rocks School News. See you later, Rockford.
Not only were students inspired to at least gain further education concerning civil rights, but the hour also consisted of a motivational self-defense training course.
Here's a closer look into the lesson held in the gymnasium.
One of the Power Hour offerings created by Mrs. O'Malley and Mrs. Young was a self-defense class. The class quickly filled up with close to 50 female students ready to learn how to defend themselves.
I think everything that's happening in media right now with the Me Too movement and sexual harassment and sexual assault in the world and in our country especially, I wanted to do something to kind of speak out against it, starting to teach young girls and teenage girls that they need to stand up for themselves and protect themselves.
State Trooper Doug Carey spoke with us on the importance of why women should learn self-defense.
There's multiple reasons why females and males, for that matter, know self-defense. You don't train, you don't at least have a plan at the moment that you're attacked. The success rate of surviving that attack or getting away is going to be lower. So if you train with self-defense, you're going to at least have a plan.
I just thought it'd be useful for college and just going on in life.
I learned the pressure point in your neck, so if someone is like coming up to attack you, you can like push their jugular and that really hurts them. And then another thing is if they come up from behind you, then you can flip them to the side.
By the end of this class, many students walked away with what could be a life-saving skill. This has been Jared with Beyond the Rock School News signing off.
Hopefully this lesson inspired girls in today's society to continue practicing defense either in training courses or to acquire more education on the vitality of the subject.
What is also vital to understand and gain further knowledge on are communities that are not as fortunate as Rockford High School.
Miranda from Wood TVA invited a few students from Grand Rapids Union High School here during the Power Hour to speak about their experience with racial discrimination.
During the Power Hour, one of the options was to go with Mrs. Aldrich and Kuipers and to listen to a panel of Grand Rapids High School students moderated by TV personality Miranda.
What better thing to do than to bring your peers together and to bring kids from other cultures, other walks of life, and let them share their stories so you can see what is it like to be African American in West Michigan.
The panel, which consisted of a very diverse group of speakers, kicked off by a game of true or false.
First question. Racism is alive in West Michigan, true or false? You have personally felt discriminated against at some point in your life. True or false?
Halfway through, the speakers took questions from the students. Overall, the panel discussed many different questions. After the presentation, we talked to the students to ask them what they got out of this experience.
I think that it's really important to recognize how privileged we are. I mean, being white and going to Rockford, because a lot of people have it a lot more difficult than us, but also realizing that there's things that we can do and steps that we can take so that one day racism is eliminated and we all live in unity.
Well, you can definitely help by ending the cycle.
Overall, the panel's goal was to
unifying the people, just gathering everyone together and becoming one.
I'm thankful that Rockford took their Power Hour to allow these types of discussions and to make a difference. I'm Jack Toddy with Beyond the Rock School News.
Martin Luther King Jr. was an inspirational minister, an accomplished activist, and a voice for those who lacked an audience.
Inequality is alive, and hopefully the recent Power Hour reminded students to keep an open mind and an open heart.
Hoops for Haiti is today. Come out and support a great cause.
Interact is doing Waffle Wednesday, raising money for the Haiti Foundation Against Poverty.
Bring your money in during first hour. Thank you so much for tuning in to this special Martin Luther King Jr. Day edition of Beyond the Rock School News.
Don't miss our weekly episodes that premiere every Friday.
Once again, I'm Megan Lindeboom.
And I'm Cole Johnson. Have a great weekend, Rockford.
Hoops for Haiti is today.
Yeah, it is. I'm just a kid. I don't watch the news. What? Apparently.
The glass? And then he goes, I hate my life.
Thanks.